So the races have been countdown, and they should start any second now.
All right, you start the countdown. All right, let's get rolling. Let's see what they're up against here. Oh, actually, Ash's tracker is a little off.
Yeah, we need to... Okay.
Oh, it's too late. They're already starting. We'll have to address that. I don't know how we're going to address that. Is that her stream that's the issue? 1 second. Let me just double check if it's her restream. I'm going to say something while I'm focused on this.
Okay, so both races have decided to pick custom night skins, with Gyorgen picking a very bright neon-colored one. Ashdasmurf has decided to go with the ever so popular Grim night skin. I mean, is it the Grim Night skin? No, Grim Night skin is a different one. I think this is the Grimkin skin.
Yeah, that definitely is the Grimkin one, not the Grim skin. Alright, how can I... 1 second, I'm going to drop out of voice real quick.
Anyways, a mask shard at Fury is a decent start, I guess. It doesn't really give an edge over any of the players, and skipping it wouldn't have caused any sort of interrupt. Okay. We have grubs on the board, so that might lead to the players deciding to go to grubs early to see what they...
With 15 grubs being on the table, there's no reason not to check grubs.
There's also Shade Soul, which means that Elegant Key will be quite important somewhere in the...
There's a lot of interesting objectives on this card right now that I'm looking at.
From what I'm seeing, there aren't that many random goals. There's obtain Dream Wielder or Dream Shield, obtain Grub Song or Grubfly's Elegy, obtain Quick Focus or Deep Focus, obtain Desolate Dive, and obtain Glowing Room of Weaver Song. And then there's obtain 2 Nail Arts. Other than the obtain 2 Nail Arts, the other ones have 2 random checks that they can be found with. Obtain Desolate Dive has 3 due to the extra copy of Desolate Dive.
2 simple keys, yeah. That's also random. Or use 2 simple keys. Yeah, there's a cloak at 14 grubs, so I'm wondering how long they're going to have to go without a dash, if that's the case. How does the bingo work? So, as explained in round 1, this is Lockout. So every time somebody marks an objective, their opponent cannot get an objective. And the first person to get 13 objectives is the winner. We don't have the Eternal Ordeal goal. No, we don't. We don't have the Eternal Ordeal goal.
looking at the checks, there are surprisingly no. There's no Dream Nail required goals, which means that unless something at Essence pops up that is required for a goal, or that is movement, there might be no need for any Essence this race.
That would be interesting.
Never mind, the chat is telling me that 8 map pins requires Dream Nail. But it only requires Dream Nail. It does not require Essence, so it's still in no way, shape, or form requires the racers to do any of the dream bosses.
Comms are reading chat. Oh my god, why would they do that? It's almost like one of them is a streamer. Maybe both of them. Oh no!
Oh god. Anyways, from what I'm seeing, both Ashdasmurf and Gyorgen are doing the exact same checks, and both of them have decided to go for Grozmother straight away. Gyorgen is lagging behind Ashdasmurf though.
Yep.
This is quite interesting.
With them following the same path, you can wonder if Ash is going to have a distinct advantage if they keep following the same path. Bombs don't always read chat. Well, they need to start doing that because this is supposed to be entertaining for not just you guys, but for us too. And I enjoy reading your comments. Oh
yeah,
no!
There's a reason why people were. Oh no, wait. Gyorgen is doing a shade skip to Salubra. We're already having a split play between Ashdasmurf and Gyorgen, with Ashdasmurf going for the vanilla False Knight goal. I think False Knight checks, whilst Gyorgen is going off path and doing non-logic checks. The real question is
break the bank, especially if there's anything good at Sally.
Yeah, if anything good is at Salubra, then Gyorgen has a clear advantage over Ashdasmurf. But Ashdasmurf has a very high chance of finding some sort of progression item at False Knight, due to the fact that if there isn't anything at False Knight, it's either at Grubs or at a different location, and we already know it's not at Grubs.
Sally doesn't really have anything, but he does look like was Grub Song on this?
Yeah, Grub Song is on the board.
There we go. So first point to green.
That is quite a strong start for Gyorgen, and now Ashdasmurf needs to find out what Gyorgen did, and if he maybe has some sort of lead over him.
That is also going to create a lot of confusion for Ash, because she's going to be like, where did he find this?
But Ash did find Kingsbrand at False Knight. It won't do anything at the moment, but later on in the race, if Gyorgen decides to skip False Knight instead of doing the full fight, don't know why he would, but there's always a possibility. He might not be able to check this until he does finish off the fight. But Kingsbrand being this early means that both players will probably have...
Oh no! Early Mantis Claw. Early Kingsbrand. Oh boy.
Early Mantis Claw is something. Oh god. With Monarch Wings, there is a much more... I mean, with Claw, there's going to be a ton of different paths that both runners could take.
Yeah, just a bit.
I'm wondering which one first to go up to Cliffsbow, considering they do have access to it with Claw this early.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with Ash going straight to Sally here. I know she's like thinking maybe there's something here, could be, but No,
Well, all she's
I would
going to
have.
find out is that Gyorgen was here, and that's where he found Grub Song, so...
Yep. Now she knows. But where's she doing? She rushing to cliffs? Not
Oh,
quite.
she's checking well. No, wait, she's checking Zelda.
She's
Oh,
by
she's
the
going-
store. She's going straight for city. Why? By the city.
I guess it does have a couple of checks that you can do, but in my opinion, going to Cliff straight away would have been the better option. Considering Cliffs is stacked with checks early on, even with Just Claw.
Oh, she's gonna follow the stag train.
Will there be another stag at Queen's Gardens? No, but it is Hera, so we have a first dreamer. That's quite an easy way of starting infection, and Gyorgen catching up to the Mantis Claw train. Hopefully Ash not checking well doesn't end up being too bad of a decision. But we still don't know if Gyorgen is going to check well neither.
With the ability to go through cliffs into Green Path, both on their table, and Ash not taking it, I'm wondering if Gyorgen's going to take it and get a bunch of objectives.
Gyorgen seems to be thinking through stuff, and I have no idea what he's doing.
I believe Ash did check Soul Catcher already.
Wait, is Gyorgen trying to go to Blue Lake?
He's going for Blue Lake. What?
This is quite difficult without Dash, but it should be possible. At least we're getting Gyorgen here showing off some any percent run pathing.
True. He's going. He's going for that juicy, gorgeous husk goal. Exactly. That's the only thing I can see. But Ash can be doing the very same thing, trying to go through City a long way. I don't know. She can't come in from that direction, can she?
She can't. She doesn't have a simple key yet to open up her waterways to go through that way. She has no way of opening up the door otherwise. She must be doing checks. And Soul Sanctum, at this early point in the game, in the race, is an absolute terrible location. So both races at the moment doing somewhat questionable things, with Gyorgen being slightly less questionable by the fact that there is a goal in City that this could lead to. And I think Gyorgen is giving up, so...
So what's the play here? Where's he going? He's going to Hot Springs. He's going to go try and down to Funkle.
You can't go
Soul
down
Master
to
is a
Funkle.
goal.
Oh wait, Soul Master is a goal, so... Ash is going for that.
Sanctuary with no dive? No, but there is an objective there, so there is that.
I think Gyorgen is a bit confused going back to Salubra now.
I think he
Is he
doesn't know how to
going-
get out of.
Oh.
I think he doesn't know how to get out with just Claw.
Wait, really? Oh god. This is a very bad situation considering Ash has already started doing City Storerooms and Left Side City, so she has already got an advantage when it comes to checks.
He realized he can't get to Fungal, so he's gonna go back to trying to do this pogo.
Does he not have in his mind the fact that he can go warp back to King's Pass?
You don't even
Oh,
need
he
to walk
did it.
back to King's Pass. You can. Oh, geez, he gets in.
He did it, so we're getting early Essence. We can see if Essence is actually going to be of any use this race.
But is he gonna go? Is he gonna skip straight to City, or is he gonna go? Well, I mean, is he singularly focused on the objective, or is he gonna take enough time to go to the resting grounds?
He doesn't know what Ash is doing, and he knows that he is slightly behind, at the very least, due to going for Salubra instead of doing.
He's
Okay,
skipping
he is
resting
going.
grounds.
He's going straight to King's Station, which isn't a bad idea considering he can return here from King's Station, even if he doesn't have any other movement items. So. And considering the fact that Ash could be anywhere in front of him, making sure that he prioritizes this goal over everything else is way more important than actually doing some checks that can be left out for.
This is good. This is one of those moments where I wish we could have like. I wish I could hear what people are saying at the same time, because I'm pretty sure the moment Ash finishes killing Soul Master, there's going to be a giant "What the f" coming from Gyorgen.
Normally, you
How
can
did he
just
get
tell
there?
that from how they move about. Like, you can tell that somebody is annoyed when they jump in place or start swinging around randomly after finding something that they could have gotten so much earlier, and then that was a goal. So, tram pass at King Station.
That's an expensive tram pass, but definitely
Stations are
necessary.
absolutely stacked this race, with Hera, Queen's Garden Stag, and now tram pass being at them.
Oh, wait! Somebody didn't start their timer. We're 0 minutes in.
Oh god. I didn't even notice. Oh my god.
Wait, whose timer is that? Thank you, chat, for noticing that before we did.
Chat is always being more informed than the commentators themselves are.
Chat is always going to be more informed than chat. Let's be real.
Yeah, yes, chat is
have
going
you
to be
met
more
this Hollow
informed
Knight
than
community?
chat.
Have you met this Hollow Knight community?
I mean, yeah, you make one mistake and they call you out on it for the next couple of goddamn months.
It's okay. I'm never gonna be forgotten as the person who didn't know that you could reset Grub Daddy by Elderbug by just entering a building. I will forever be known for that.
Oh god. Anyways, Gyorgen getting his second goal now.
Just don't make any mistakes, Forehead. That's the second objective.
Now, will Gyorgen go back to resting grounds to do those check everything there, or is he going to continue in the City of Tears?
Simadev, that's assuming I have the ability to absorb wisdom, which I don't, because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, everybody is asking for Gyorgen to go to Cliffs. Random map mod is also showing him that there are so many golds there that he can get, and all of the left side of the kingdom is also available with just Claw if he goes through. And everybody is saying that, and Gyorgen is still seemingly not doing that. Gyorgen again, seemingly somewhat confused, considering he just walked to. We know that Soul Catcher isn't anything because Ash already got. Although having a bit of Geo is always helpful, and Ash getting the Soul Master goal. So.
At least puts her on the board.
Yep, Ash finally gets something on the board.
He gets a bunch of Geo for it.
Bapanada.
If our volunteer is still the thing, he's not.
Gyorgen buying the stag as well. Hopefully he doesn't go to city storerooms. He sees that Ash has already done Swordmaster. So going to city storerooms is a terrible idea. Wait, is Gyorgen checking... Gyorgen's checking well? Oh my god. I don't even... Oh.
It's a simple key. It's
an
important.
Simple key. Ash wishes that she checked well when I told her, when I said that she should.
You act like she heard you.
She should have you done the modlog play. What can I say?
Oh, and he's finally going to King's Pass. So he's gonna go for the cliffs.
Yep, Gyorgen is finally checking the cliffs, so... Wondering what will appear there.
You did it, chat! You got somebody to go cliffs!
Chat cannot be beat when it comes to making people do stuff.
Chat has undeniable influence on the game at hand. Twitch, please, HK Randomizer. You know, that is actually a good idea. I mean, I'm not sure...
Fun, actually. Don't know how it would work, but that does sound fun.
How fast do the commands have to register, though? This is not exactly like Dark Souls, where you can get away with holding right for 5 minutes.
I mean, you can if you don't have Crystal Dash.
Sometimes. But in, like, a fight... So many goals at Green Path? Yeah, exactly. This could be a huge lead for Gyorgen.
Yeah, Gyorgen has access to Green Path, he has access to part of Fog Canyon, and he has access to Fungal. So that is a ton of areas.
Finds the Crystal Dash, though. That
Considering
does
we're
change
talking
things.
about it just a second ago, I would say deja vu, so yeah. And Gyorgen finding Shopkeeper's Key, so both players finding something substantial. And a white fragment. It's not on the board, but if he finds another one, that's another two checks he can do.
Ash going for Glowing Room check. Usually left as a last-minute check for a lot of people.
I guess she is planning to do it so that, in case anything is there, there is way less chances of Gyorgen looking there.
That's true. Not able to check boulders as he's currently equipped. He just opens the chest anyway.
I'm wondering, now that Ash has Crystal Heart, she might be thinking that Gyorgen, to get to Right Side City, has used Crystal Heart to get over to Blue Lake, even though he hasn't.
It's quite a possibility that could be going through her head. Why is Gyorgen fighting this fight? Like,
I mean, he has a ton of Geo, so he shouldn't be at a Geo loss. And whilst that is happening, Ash is getting demolished by all the
you gotta deal with the ads, Ash! Deal with the ads, Ash!
And Ash is dead. Oh no. On the final stage of the enemy encounter. You hate to see it.
Let's get some Fs in chat. Thank you, chat, for the Fs. Much appreciated. Should have used ad blocker. Yeah.
Oh my god, Gyorgen finding another goal.
Finding all the
random goals are being found by Gyorgen left, right, and center. He is getting absolutely lucky early on.
But he's leaving. Oh, he's checking the shopkeeper's key. Green path too strong.
He has found, he has gotten to the stag, so he can walk back there at any moment, so I don't find this to be in any way, shape, or form confusing.
I thought he was just dropping out of the air.
Trouble.
Because I have to look away to update the numbers.
Shaman Stone is behind Shopkeeper's Key, so that is always a good thing to remember. Neither of the racers have gotten a spell yet, so it's not like it's of any use yet, but once they find spells, this is going to be a very helpful way of edging out the opponent.
Imagine having a spellless seed. All right. We got a timer now, folks. Not sure if anybody noticed.
Now we know that the race has been happening for half an hour, and so far Ash has only done one thing and has died to Aspids, of all things.
All for a vessel fragment. Hate to see it happen.
Hate to see it happen, especially on a board where it doesn't even exist. Gyorgen is going for all the grubs. He's at 4 grubs right now, in comparison to Ash's 3. Which means that he skipped a bit of them back in Cross.
They both skipped a bit of... I can't English.
Neither can I, don't worry.
But yeah, they both skipped quite a few of them in Crossroads. Ash is now finally in the cliffs, though. This could be her catching up now.
What I'm wondering about is Ash could open the Dirtmouth Crystal Peaks elevator, can't she? As you can do that with Crystal Dash and Claw.
I think you also need wings. At least the way I do it, I need wings.
No, I believe that you can do it with either Claw and Crystal Dash, or no, wait, maybe you need. No, I've heard. Oh, you need Peaks access to do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And both lore tablets. That puts Gyorgen up to 4 objectives complete. Ash is now way behind.
And now Ash knows that Gyorgen has been there. As unless he found another way into Green Path, which we know he has.
But Ash has C-Dash. This is going to allow her to, speed through the straightaways and maybe catch up quick.
I'm wondering if Ash is going to decide to do Hornet or not, considering Gyorgen hasn't done it, and there's always the chance that progression is behind Hornet. However, it's only 1 check for now, and the chances of that being Isma's tier are at pretty much 0%. So there isn't really much use to doing Hornet.
Yeah, doing a Durandal with just your nail is pretty bad, but it's doable.
It would be easier if they had Ismus tier, but so far none of them have, so...
Ash grabbing that Weaver song. Gyorgen's just collecting grubs right now, it seems.
I mean, with Dash being behind 14 and 15 grubs being on the board, that is quite a good play. Although, yeah, they should have nearly enough grubs for both, with access to Green Path, Crossroads, and to...
Yeah, with City,
with
Green Path, and Crossroads, you can definitely get 14 grubs. Although, it's a bit rough to get to 14 with just those areas. Oh, it's gonna...
Hopefully Gyorgen gets... Oh wait, is he doing this goal?
He's gonna do the Durandal with a nail. Goals over checks. I've been told this a million times, and he's doing exactly that.
I am going to be absolutely annoyed at him for doing this, because he could easily also get the journal below Stone Sanctuary before doing that. It's right next to...
Oh, he didn't even get a hit that time! You can't bench, it'll reset the enemy.
How many hits does it take with a regular nail?
6.
So
the nail 0 takes 6 hits.
Okay,
he has to suicide drop. Oh no, he might make it. He might make it. Wait,
Ash is trying. Ash is doing Thorns with just... Okay, he did it. Now please, Gyorgen, go back to the bench. Okay, he's going back to the bench. Hopefully he checks the journal now.
Ash apparently picked up Dream Shield and not marking it.
I have to say the Durandal doesn't seem impressed by the fact that Gyorgen decided to kill it.
Can you tell the expression on that blank face?
It's literally going out of the way of Gyorgen, of where Gyorgen wants it to be, and making him lose time on purpose.
Yeah.
Ash hasn't marked off the goal for checking the journal. Hopefully he does soon, because Ash is coming in very quickly.
Is Ash gonna make it? Mark the objective? Here comes the snipe. There we go!
Ash marked the objective that Gyorgen got.
But she still has that mark. Yes! This is absolutely bonkers.
Wait. Oh my god, Ash, you can't do this. Ash is doing the same mistake as Gyorgen. Now, this is where Gyorgen would probably go, well,
well, F. I thought I did that already. How dare.
Ironically, Ash has noticed that goal, but still hasn't noticed that Dream Shield is on the board. Oh wait, Slash 2 Shade Gates is a goal. Okay, thank you, chat, for telling.
And that's narked. Wait.
Gyorgen has marked it. So, wait. Ash hasn't.
Gyorgen beat her to it. I marked off the numbers wrong.
I was going to say, hey, Ash hasn't marked Dream Shield yet.
She hasn't. Obtained. It's column 1 row 4. It's still sitting there, not marked. Yeah, I was at the acid relic. Ash finds wings. That's huge. That's gonna give her the extra mobility she needs. But she still hasn't marked Dream Shield.
Whilst that's happening, Gyorgen finds nothing in Queen Station, so that's not too good for him, considering now Ash has both Crystal Heart and Monarch Wings above. Okay, Ash finally marks Dream Shield. She finally decided to notice it.
Pogs in chat, everybody! Pogs in chat!
She finally acknowledged Dream Shield's existence. Whilst Gyorgen is finding hidden station stag, so that's another stag.
Can you guys not hear me right now?
Okay.
Oh wait, there we go. They're the Pogs. Okay. Uh-oh, I paused the stream. Why did I do that? All right, so you're going fungal.
Both races are going fungal, and Ash has the advantage of having Monarch Wings and therefore being able to do more checks overall.
Oh, there we go, Desolate Dive. That is an objective, and also huge.
Desolate Dive is very huge, considering it's not only a objective, but it also opens up a ton of areas for.
It's also the first battle magic we've gotten so far, which is means
hey, that Shaman Stone charm. That was at Sly. It's finally useful.
Yeah. The only thing Ash is missing right now is a horizontal dash, like outside of C dash, but that's just on grubs, which is guaranteed to happen. Oh, and magic.
Brave.
Ash has magic, and Gyorgen does not.
For longer, Gyorgen doesn't get wings. For worse for him. As Dive for sure is locked behind wings. And he's going to have to get all 14 grubs to be able to get.
Ash is rushing to cliffs or to peaks.
She's also getting the goal, which I do agree is a good idea.
Or she was just grabbing the goal. Okay. Peaks can be full of checks, though. She decided against it. We have ourselves a game now, everybody.
Ash did not get the leggy to bench though, so Gyorgen might still be able to get to Mantis Village before.
Maybe. Maybe.
Well, there's our second vessel fragment. Ash is really close to a full vessel now, so we might be seeing some vessels appearing. Who knows, maybe by the end of the race, but there's going to be 2.
That's not an objective, is it? Have an extra vessel?
It's not. Which makes it so much worse, considering if it was an objective, it would be so much more valuable.
Yeah, because I was going to say, that's kind of a weird direction of conversation. But, yeah, so we got Gyorgen's almost to Mantis Village, taking the long way. What is going on? Oh, wait, he's got the lore tablet.
Yeah, he needs the lore tablet.
I always forget about that tablet, I'm not gonna lie. Some random menuing out of Ash there. I wonder what was going through her mind. Alright, we got dead air. Maybe I should have cut you off about the whole vessel fragment thing. Or I'm just not... Am I not being heard right now? Again? I always get paranoid that I'm not being heard.
I mean, I can hear you, so the chat should probably be able to hear you as well.
Okay. Because last race, my voice meter kept
yeah, the chat just came out and told.
Okay.
Yeah, they can.
Okay. Just making sure. Alright, so he's got the lore tablet.
Oh, no. Okay, phew, he's paused. I was going to say, if Gyorgen died due to the fact that he was getting the goal marked, that would have been unfortunate.
Always unfortunate.
Ash is also going to Mantis
Wow,
Village.
Cake! Wow, Cake! Wow, Cake! He just said people ignore me.
Wait, is Ash is going for Breda? Breda with C-Dash is way... It's not harder, but it's way more obnoxious.
No, she's just grabbing the Sprint Master check. Or Dash Master, sorry.
I mean, there's no real push to get Breda, so I understand why she would do that.
Agreed, absolutely, Ash.
Oh my god!
Wait, what was it? The White Palace? I missed it.
Key at White Palace.
Oh no! Yeah, nobody's getting that.
Nobody's getting that. That's the first time I've ever seen something actually important be at White Palace. So. Oh.
I've seen several things. I've seen a Dreamer Bay at the end of White Palace before.
That was last race, I believe. No, wait, no. Last race for Dreamer was at Colo 2. Gyorgen going to Watch Nights?
Okay, Bit Heist. The only reason I was asking if chat can hear me, I wouldn't even ask if chat can hear me. I just asked if anybody could, because like last race I commentated, my voice meter would randomly shut off in the middle of what I was doing, and so I'm just trying to make sure that my commentator partner can hear me when he was being super quiet.
I am questioning Gyorgen's decision to go for Watcher Knights.
Could be just
Ash
grabbing the grub.
might be.
Although neither of them are close enough to get 14 grubs to even make this kind of a viable strategy. Oh, there we go. Ash has a dash.
Okay, then. This is
Ash
going
is
to be
now-
absolutely terrible for Gyorgen, considering that he's not going to be checking down here anytime soon. Not only does he not have access to this area, but he also, after seeing that Ash has gone to Broken Vessel, he's not going to even want to check here.
Yeah.
Luckily, Gyorgen does know where one of the dashes is. So, at least he's not going to be dashless all race, but we now know that Ash is going to have the easier Shade Cloak access.
Alright, Ash knocking another boss off the list.
The good thing about finding Cloak is the fact that with Cloak, she pretty much gets 2 Dreamer checks already.
She's essentially fully mobile outside of the stuff you need Shade Dash for.
And she also doesn't have Isma's Tear.
Yeah.
So she has no access to... she still
But
cannot access...
you can still skip over some of that stuff, though.
Oh, never mind. There is... Is the acid skip to Fog Canyon right side possible in this version of the...
Ash not using her magic in this fight, which is... You have down magic, use it.
You have Desolate Dive, you should be able to abuse the hell out of it during that attack.
Dunk the living crap out of him.
Could it be possible that Ash just forgot? Yeah, I think Ash just forgot that she has Desolate Dive and Abyss Shriek.
Just completely and utterly has forgotten that she has higher combat ability.
She forgot that spells can do more than her basic nail.
Oh, she suddenly remembers she has up magic.
When will she find out? When she will? When will she remember?
Remember the down magic.
Come on, you remembered the less important one of this fight.
Imagine pressing spells accidentally. Spells this, spells that. Meanwhile, Gyorgen was buying things from Leg Eater. Completely changing his mind.
There is one thing that Gyorgen has learned from this, and that is that Ash has either wings or she has Crystal Dash, from which she has both.
Little does he know that she has both.
Well, she is still stuck with only a Mantis Claw.
Oh, man, his mobility game is low. I'm actually surprised he's able to mark off as many objectives as he has with just a claw.
I guess that just demonstrates how powerful Claw is early.
That and how much random luck has come into play here, because...
Yeah, he has found 3 random goals so far. No, wait, he's only found 2. Never mind. I really hope that a goal is behind White Palace, though.
You're like, so you're hoping Collector has something at the Collector,
I'm hoping Collector
the
has
Collector's mask, or
I'm
Collector's
hoping
no.
he has something like, let's say, I'm hoping that he has something like Elegant Key for Shade Soul, or Lanterns to make Joni's Blessing actually in logic.
Ooh, that's Shade Cloak.
Ash
is.
Ash doesn't even need the grubs anymore. The only
She
reason
doesn't
she would go for them is for the gold.
Reading chat is better than monologue. You're not wrong. Not wrong.
Actually, Cake brings up an interesting point with the fact that both of our races today are cloak versus cloakless. However, this time round, it's not just cloak versus cloakless, it's cloak versus literally no mobility.
Alright, I'm gonna have to jet really quick. Can you cover me?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. There is still no sign of... There's still no sign of Ismus here. Oh, Gyorgen is going Great Hopper. And so could be Ash, considering she is also in the same area. Which could mean that this could be a mad race to get. I am highly predicting that Ash is going to overtake Gyorgen. Or not, Ash has not decided to kill the Great Hopper. But Gyorgen isn't having any luck with it neither, so... We're just waiting for the first person to mark the goal off. Ash has to reset the Great Hopper, whilst Gyorgen has died trying to get this goal. Terrible. Can we get some Fs in the chat for Gyorgen? And Ash is able to secure the goal. Ash can also do a ton of checks here, considering she has dive, whilst Gyorgen does not. And Gyorgen is still going in the same direction, probably to recover his shade. Okay, Gyorgen, warp out, please. What are you doing? You don't... There's no reason to kill the Great Hopper, there's no reason to check anywhere here. You don't have any... There's way less checks here than in I don't get this. But yeah, Ash got King's Soul, so that opens up Birthplace. And 4-bit access, you're right. The way to collect her is paid and biting. There's only the 3 dream nails left to find. Gyorgen buying out Leg Eater is an absolute pain for him now. He doesn't have enough geo for any of the purchases that he needs. And he's also now doing all the checks that Ash has done earlier. We still haven't found a single nail art, though. No, wait, we have. Ash has found Great Slash. So Ash does have the advantage over that goal as well, over... Actually, you're right. If Gyorgen goes to Rafter... Oh god, no, he's not going. If he had gone to Rafters, he would have been able to... That's the pain of knowing where stuff is whilst the... The next simple key is absolutely hype. It has a goal in the Slash Millibel and Pleasure House, and it also completes another goal, use 2 simple keys, and has 2 checks straight away. There's World Sense, not on the board, but we know where it is now.
It's a good find. You totally do a lot with World Sense. Also, I'm back.
Welcome back, Choco. I've tried my best entertaining the chat, but I don't think a single commentator can do a good job with this.
It depends on the commentator, I suppose.
Depends,
but yeah, I understand the struggle.
I didn't want to have to deal with this again. I was already pretty much a single commentator last time I commentated.
Well, I try to keep it as minimal as possible.
He has found Wayward Compass. The charm I think he already had due to random map mod, but he now found the legit copies. So.
Ash now finds the key.
Checking out. She's finally getting the key, and we still haven't found the second one.
No second key yet, no. Ash rechecking grubs. She must have forgotten. Reminds me.
The chat has pointed out that the second symbol key is going to be will be extremely powerful, considering it opens up Slash Millibel and Pleasure House, use 2 simple keys, and has 2 checks straight away that are easy to get.
Ash never checked grubs? So she didn't even know that grubs were at dash, or there was dash at grubs. Thought that she needed it. Simple keys are strong here. There's so many objectives.
Gyorgen going for Hornet. Have we seen Hornet yet?
Nope, nobody's attacked Hornet yet. It's the first time.
Is Mr. at Hornet, just like how I said it had 0% chance of happening? Well, now it has a slightly higher chance, considering we know that other locations don't have it.
Ash is checking the Abyss.
Again, very densely populated with checks that Ash could... She has King's Soul, so she can check those two. She can check
equipped King's Soul, though.
Yeah, she has it equipped.
Then good.
And there's a Dream Nail. Oh god. That opens up another goal.
With the Tram Pass, I mean, she can buy all 8 pins right now, which is exactly what she's doing.
And another Dream Nail. Gyorgen. Oh god.
Oh, are they both gonna... Whoa, but he doesn't have the Tram Pass.
He doesn't have Tram Pass just yet, and he doesn't have the Geo for it.
Unfortunately, all he can do is just watch this objective slip away from him.
And now, after an hour in, Ash has finally caught up to Gyorgen in goal. Gyorgen has so little goals now, checks now, that he can check. He has to check one of the checks that Ash has already done. There we go. That's the 8th one.
You're right, Rix.
Gyorgen is finally checking rafters. Or at least he's trying to. So we're finally getting our first movement for Gyorgen after so long. I wonder how annoyed he's going to be now that he knows that C-Dash has been here all along.
Oh god, that is a bright pink.
Yeah, that skin is absolutely terrible. I mean, I can't say that other skins aren't any better.
There's a lot of good skins out there, but that particular skin with the C-Dash is just hard to look at. I'll agree to disagree, Cyberspace. I'll agree to disagree. Just... Is Gyorgen trying to talk to us? Was that random movement?
I think Gyorgen is absolutely annoyed at the fact that... Actually, he doesn't know that Ash has all the movement yet. Does he?
Yeah, Ash never went back to Abyss. I'm wondering if that's going to affect things at all.
And Ash... I never saw anybody going faster than the Moth has gone. That is the first for me. Well... Distant Village Stag. This pretty much opens up get 2 Dreamer checks to Ash already.
Oh, there's up magic again!
And a fish shriek at Resting Grounds. If Gyorgen
Imagine if Gyorgen had just gone to Resting Grounds earlier. Jesus.
Earlier on, it was a smart decision to not go for Resting Grounds. Because he had to rush that goal as soon as possible, not knowing where Ash was. But he could have easily returned there at any moment, and he hasn't. Okay, I applaud Gyorgen for doing this. He is doing something that Ash has not dwindled in any way, shape, or form. So this is absolutely powerful.
Ash is just going to check Hera. which is the duplicate Mantis Claw.
I would say that Gyorgen would have trouble with this if not for the fact that this is the only movement he actually has.
Go backwards
If
through.
this was duplicate Monarch Wings or something, it would be way worse.
There's some blues.
Maybe this will tell Ash to go back to Abyss, now being able to do all the checks there.
Oh, there's the second symbol key.
Round Stag, very helpful.
That second key, though.
And Gyorgen straight away using it. That is a very good idea. Getting back the goal lead.
What is this glitch going on with Gyorgen's screen here?
Oh, that's random map mod.
Is it?
You wouldn't know.
I've never used it.
That's the second simple key. Is he marking it? Okay, he has marked it.
There we go. Now it's up to 9.
Gyorgen, go in and check those two. Check the checks, Gyorgen. No, go into Pleasure House, Gyorgen. Gyorgen, what are you doing? He has 2 checks in Pleasure House.
Sorry, buddy. It appears that Gyorgen EXE has crashed. We will have to reset him, so this way he understands what the fuck he's doing. Oh, Ash has 9 goals as well. I didn't see when she marked. My bad.
Oh yeah, she got the 8 map pins, didn't she?
No, she killed the Great Hopper.
Oh, that one. That's another goal for Ash.
Ash is now in the lead. First time this race.
The sound of the audio in the streams just changing from the loud gorgling noises of the flukes to... That caught me off guard, not going to lie.
Oh, duplicate shades.
Well, Gyorgen is going to have a ton of fun. Still doesn't even have enough grubs to get the cloak at grubs yet. He doesn't even have dive, so he cannot check that one yet. Oh my god. A third simple key. Literally, is this going to be the one scenario that they have implemented the fact that you can only use the first key on? Are we going to see all 3 of the other keys? Oh my god.
Not sure here.
Yep,
Both of them sleeping on this grubs objective, by the way. They don't need grubs necessarily, but
I mean, Gyorgen needs grubs.
Yeah, Gyorgen needs grubs, but Ash doesn't need them. But obtain 15 grubs is still an objective, with them having such a close game right now.
Gyorgen selling his rancid eggs. He's probably going for Millie Bell right now. Is that enough, Geo? Well, maybe now we're going to see Monarch Wings at Player House.
I didn't know Steel Soul Jin was in play if you had GG Hins off. That's wild. But now he's going to get Millbell.
I'm wondering if he has enough Geo for Millbell.
It's only like, I think 2,500, maybe a little bit more. 2,550.
2550.
You need 100 to open up the account. So yeah,
So
he doesn't have
have enough. Oh god. Yeah, I saw that and I thought he doesn't have enough.
Insert confusion coming.
This is a real time waste for Gyorgen.
Meanwhile, Ash is just rocking on
Ash
these,
hasn't even decided to get Shaman Stone yet.
which is questionable when you have so much magic.
She has Abyss Shriek and she has Desolate Dive. And she's not even using Desolate Dive that often against the Watcher Knights.
Yeah, she is. She's in a stressful situation. She's low on health.
Yeah. But the invulnerability help. Invulnerability frames, they help out.
Yeah, but you don't want those iframes to run out in the middle of.
The confusion is starting to kick in.
He's going to sell some more.
But does he have the Rancid Egg for it? Okay, he does.
Ash is back against the wall.
Telling Gyorgen to sell to Lem, but I have to agree with Gyorgen that selling the Rancid Eggs is overall way faster.
Ash is no.
Oh god, can we get some Fs in the chat? That
Yeah, I
must
just
hurt.
don't understand why he didn't just take the time to sell all his Rancid Eggs, because that's what I would have done. You just keep going instead of trying to play the guessing game.
Anyways, Gyorgen does have enough Geo now.
Why hasn't Ash upgraded? Did Ash even upgrade her nail? Like, I just don't understand why she hasn't.
She hasn't.
Or gotten Shaman Stone, or done something. I mean, had claw since the beginning.
She has used the Shopkeeper's Key. She knows that Shaman Stone is at Sly.
Why didn't you fill up your essence? Ash still has the Abyss check that she's, or Abyss Shades. Oh wait, no, it's Shade Soul, not Shade Cloak. Never mind. I can read. I swear I can. Yeah, if she's running Quick Slash, not upgrading your nail is kind of strange. Because if you're doing it for the extra soul, you might as well just equip like Soul Catcher or something instead.
Gyorgen getting the Slash Millie Bell and Pleasure House goal, meaning that the goals are now equal again.
It's coming down to these last 5 objectives. It's anyone's game at this point.
Hopefully we get the Collector as a final. If the Collector does actually have a goal and that was our tiebreaker, that would be... That would be
most certainly go to Ash then, because she has the mobility. Because she's the only one who can take on White Palace right now.
Yeah.
Ash is down to the last Watcher Knight.
I would probably abuse Abyss Shriek a bit more on Watcher Knights, but Desolate Dive does work. However, Abyss Shriek does deal more damage, so it probably would be the faster solution.
100%.
The best part about Check Shade Soul is, in comparison to Kill 2 Soul Warriors, you can't just skip it out by going to Colo 3 or by doing the fight at God.
Yep.
So, Pale or Atlurian?
Ash marks off the Check 2 Dreamers.
Yep, that is a...
Putting her back in the lead.
I didn't even remember that Ash checked Terra, but now that I think about it, yeah, she checked.
Yeah, it's the only thing she did in the Beast Done. And now she has VS.
Yeah. Vengeful. Literally, Ash is stacked. And she has everything she needs for Blackout finishing now, other than the Dreamers.
She still needs a Lantern to do Joni's Blessing. But
the thing Gyorgen has that Ash doesn't is a grub lead, so he's probably going to be able to get the 15 grubs. And at this moment, I would prioritize grubs over doing checks.
which is exactly what she's doing. She's starting to rush grubs.
I was talking about Gyorgen, considering that Ash has the movement to do all of the stuff, whilst Gyorgen has only Claw and Crystal.
She can win grubs. There's a very high possibility because now she's focused on it.
And just like that, Ash has already caught up, pretty much, to the grubs that Gyorgen has.
Do what Palace for Lucky? And through for the 3 grubs? No way. There we go, Compass.
Now both players have the OP charm.
Absolutely overpowered.
I'm wondering what Gyorgen is thinking of doing.
Ash trying to think of where she can get a lot of grubs. If she's smart, she's going to Crystal Peaks.
If she's smart, she's going to go for Collector.
She doesn't have... Come on, man. Nobody's going for collector. Oh, she's gonna try and clean up the last few in nesting grounds.
I mean, whilst on the way to Crystal Peaks, considering Ash has access to Crystal Peaks whilst Gyorgen doesn't, Ash
That's
does
true.
have the advantage, with way easier grubs being found there.
A negative. We have not seen Elegant Key or Lantern yet. Still waiting to see where it might be. Yeah, Ash is going for Peaks. Okay.
If Ash is lucky, she can get all 15 grubs and also maybe find a nail art here.
Sprint Master. They're both rushing this grub objective. Gyorgen's gonna have a much harder time, though.
Gyorgen going for the acid pool grub. I'm wondering if maybe he's going to try to do the acid pool skip, considering he does have claw and sea dash.
Okay, sorry, focused. Focused on grubs. Ash found duplicate Abyss streak.
Gyorgen has not decided to do that skip. What other grubs are there that they could do? And by that I mean Gyorgen. There is the one in... there is the Crossroads one, but that will be difficult without having dash. But then again, he only needs one more grub to get dash. So if he can find that one grub...
This is going to be an insanely close objective, agreed.
Wait, is Gyorgen doing this grub? Gyorgen is trying to do the pogo, oh god.
Ash skipped a grub.
Okay, he finally noticed that he has a crystal dash.
Shade Soul.
And still no sign of Ismas.
Who needs Ismas?
Of course, Ismas is going to be at Umu.
Ash is going to let this objective slip past her because she went and did some checks instead of focusing on those grubs. I'm actually dumbfounded.
And Gyorgen got it.
Snipes the objective and ties it right back up.
It's again.
Wait. There we go.
And Ash now has no reason to continue with grubs.
Now it's down to checks. Somebody's got to find the lantern and the elegant key. We're also looking for one more nail art for Ash.
Get dash at. Please don't forget dash at. Oh god. I think Gyorgen has forgotten that there's dash at grubs.
Crystal Peaks egg. Egg.
Wait. Oh god. He's doing glowing womb.
Which we learned earlier is a big waste of time.
He doesn't even have an upgraded nail or any spells. He's literally in the same spot that Ash was in. And if we remember how it went for Ash, She has died once here. It's going to be a pain if now Geo also dies.
Those are custom skins, Leo. Right? Not all of us run 106. Some of us don't speedrun at all, like me.
Wondering if we're going to get an any percent acid ball skip. Considering Geo does have the movement for it, and so does Ash, and not having Isma's tier means that those could open up some checks that the other player hasn't been able to get yet. Okay, Geo, check grubs now. You're going to annoy so many people if you don't.
Mostly just you. I find it entertaining.
Look, I always root for the underdog, and at the moment, Geo is the underdog. He literally has no movement at all.
Honestly, this is Ash's game to lose right now. She has so many skills, so many
Oh,
spells.
Geo finally remembers that he can do this with the movement he has. It's just going to be slightly... Yeah, it's going to be quite difficult with Chris.
And hallelujah!
Gyorgen! Gyorgen
has power!
He finally has a spell. Will he remember that Shaman Stone is at slide?
You gotta find that lantern. Gotta find that Elgin key. Ash is going for Shio. Although I don't understand why she didn't go back down to the abyss. There's more chicks down there than she's gonna get from going to Shio.
I'm wondering what Gyorgen is thinking at the moment. I mean, we haven't seen Mantis Lords just yet from any other players, so...
That's true. There's
Yeah, 3 checks there, but open. I mean, for Ash, Abyss is still the better option, but for Gyorgen, that is a great option at the moment.
Bell Twister's not a bad find, but definitely not what they need.
Wonder how good it would be with the Shaman Stone in Sly's shop.
Well, they're continuing to ignore that Shaman Stone.
I mean, Gyorgen had a point till now, and now he has to rush goals or checks as fast as he can due to the fact that he is way too far back.
That's true. They never did check the chest after Soulmaster.
Yeah, Ash did Soulmaster, and then she did all the checks there, but she never was able to get the dash checks. I mean, the dive check.
Ash has never seen Sly yet.
She has seen Sly, though. She has given him the key.
I mean, not Sly. I meant Leg Eater.
Oh, Leg Eater,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time being a Leg Eater.
I mean, Ash didn't have a point of going to Leg Eater until now due to the fact that she knew that Gyorgen has bought him out completely.
The other Sly. Yeah, the other Sly. That's exactly who. Oh, we see. We're Mantis Lords. We're gonna see it.
It's quite a strong move from Gyorgen. He does have Howling Wraiths, so that does make this fight way fun.
Ash finally going to Abyss. Ash has got her blues equipped. She's going for all the checks.
Gyorgen having a bit of trouble.
We're all a little Batamastio in our hearts. Exactly.
Also, I do love the definition, how every shopkeeper is Sly. Ah yes, go Sly, my favorite shopkeeper.
There's the
And then-
lantern.
Oh my, yeah, this is going to be absolutely painful for Gyorgen then. With... Oh. Oh, wow. Desolate Dive and Lantern. That is painful. Gyorgen now has all 3 upgraded spells. And
Yeah.
Journey's Blessing. And she has a nail art in comparison to Gyorgen, who has none. There is a very small possibility of there being a nail art at Mantis Lords, so...
Are you sure it's a small possibility? I'm sure it's much
I meant there's a small
larger.
possibility that both of them are at Mantis Lords. And
Oh,
by
yeah.
that I mean minuscule. There is a quite high of a possibility, considering there's 3 checks here, that at least
I was
one
gonna
of them
say,
is nail art.
based on the process of elimination, the probability of one of the things that they need to find being behind Mantis Lords is decent. Probably around the vicinity of like
Can't
maybe
wait for Elegant
13%.
Key at Journeys.
Geeky Grim.
If Elegant
Ash.
Key is up for him,
Ash
okay.
finds Lorian.
And that's our first second action. Know where Hera is. So that's the second Dreamer. If we can
We
find
need-
one more Dreamer, then that opens up Black Egg. That could always be something important.
Ash just needs one thing. She needs to find either the elegant key or one nail art, and this is over.
Gyorgen needs to find the Elegant Key, or both nail arts. I mean,
Yeah.
2 nail arts are free. It's not both.
Ash is gonna open up that Grim Lantern. Get that first Grim check, just in case.
The chances of 2 nail arts being at Mantis Lord chests have severely...
I don't think anybody's checked Boulder Shell either. Like, there's a lot of checks out there that haven't been done.
I don't even think Gyorgen can do it yet. And the fact that nothing was at... Yeah, that is painful.
Not a single thing that he needed.
Have we found all 4 copies of Dash yet?
Yes, yes, we have.
We know that one is
One-
at Essence. There's 2 that Ash found, from which none of them were at Essence. Where was the 4th one?
There was fourth one was in the crypt.
Oh, crits. Yeah, so Gyorgen's not finding that anytime soon unless he finally checks Mound.
Ash going for boulders. That's Queen Station Stag, not helpful.
Yeah, that is very not helpful. Is he going to check the rest of Abyss? He hasn't checked all of Abyss just yet.
Ash is once again going for that Abyss.
For 50th
It's gonna be the third time.
Race.
The third time she's dipping down into the Abyss.
Wouldn't it have been so much faster if she just did it all at once?
Yeah, but it goes against the philosophy that she's trying to teach me, where when you have the ability to do something, do it. Which I don't agree with. I think you check the zone first, and then go clean up your stuff. But
I'd say it depends on the situation.
Oh, 100% it depends on the situation.
If you know that your enemy is nowhere close to the goal you're doing, go for the checks. You can do that. The goal shouldn't be lost. Whilst if... Yeah, right now you would rush for goal because it's 11 to 11. If you didn't rush for goal, that would be absolutely stupid. Especially since Ash now has 12 goals, so... If she can get a goal, she will rush it straight away.
Still is the birthplace check.
I think Gyorgen is a bit confused. Is he trying to get to Colosseum? Oh god. Gyorgen. An unplanned visit to the Abyss. I mean, not the Abyss, to Resting Grounds.
People get Monarch
And
Wings.
now we know that Gyorgen is not getting Monarch Wings unless he checks Mound. Oh no. Back to hoping that Gyorgen will check Mound, because that is his one chance at coming back. Without Monarch Wings, Ash has got it. Also, may I remind you that Gyorgen, having 15 grubs, has enough grubs for the dash and has still not gotten it. This
God.
is still annoying me.
Oh no!
Oh,
Ash died!
No, Ash! This is... How many times has Ash died this race? I think this might be the 4th time.
I think it was 3 times now.
Yeah, yeah. 3.
She's given up. Let's go to Hive, I think. Or maybe to Deep Nest. I know, yeah. It could be either one. Very stellar commentary by me.
Gyorgen getting Unbreakable Strength. That will help him slightly with his damage output issue. Maybe he's going to buy some nail upgrades as well whilst he's at it.
And still nobody upgrading those nails. At this point, though, it's dangerous to even bother. Because those are mere seconds that you could lose.
Can't wait for none of them to find his Tier, and then the spoiler log will tell us that one of them was at the Collector. And then the other was at Shade Soul.
My God, no.
Ironically enough, due to me having quite a good track record when it comes to guessing where every item is, that might just happen. Ash not finding anything in Sharp Shadow. Ironically, Trampas has been available for a while now.
That's
and
true.
only now are they actually using it.
Ash going for
Somebody has said Walkmaster. Imagine the four masters being like the avatar-like elements. Walkmaster, Dash Master, Sprint Master, and Skip Master.
oh God.
Only the Avatar Master, Master of the four.
The four
Master.
skips. The master of the four things, yeah. Oh my God.
Forgetting to check that. What is it? That's a relic, isn't it? There is a name for that relic. Anyways, right now, Deep
I actually don't know.
has a ton of checks that can be done, and with Ash having Lantern, it's the best place for her to.
Then the stand master attacked. Stand wasn't even in it. What are we talking about now? This is getting out of hand.
Oh, there's another Shade Soul. So we know where all three are, and Gyorgen hasn't found a single one yet.
Ash does have every upgraded spell right now.
Still no Shaman Stone, though. Which is an easy access. I don't know why they're not doing it.
Not everybody wants to use Shaman Stone, apparently. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. This video's about get copyright strike.
Yeah, if we don't stay quiet, those copyright strikes might start appearing. Nobody checked. I don't think Ash has checked Beretta yet.
Nobody's checked Beretta yet.
I mean, Gyorgen wasn't able to because with only Claw, it was an absolute pain. But now that he has C Dash and he's going into the those whereabouts, that is a high possibility of happening.
This is so tense because things can happen at a moment's notice right now.
Any check that Ash does could be the final.
Could be game.
Yeah. Look, Gyorgen, get Beretta. You can get Beretta.
How's it going? People coming over from SpeedGaming 3. We are in the middle of a Hollow Knight randomizer race.
I mean, in the middle stretch.
But it's a home stretch. Yeah, you're right. But okay, habit of talking. Sorry, my bad.
I mean, it could be the middle. They could be searching for the nail art.
Technically, by the timer, we are in the middle.
We are in the middle, yes.
We are literally at the mercy of RNGesus.
And Gyorgen not checking Greta. You hate to see it. Also, Ash now has both Quickmaster and... Quickmaster.
Quickmaster! The best charm in the game! It's the master of being quick. And speedrunners love it!
Devs hate it.
The devs hate it. They've nerfed it in every patch.
And yet they can't stop it from being overpowered. There's our third Dream Nail. If Ash goes for Hornet, we might actually see Collector. Oh god.
Let's not.
We literally have everything for Collector now. Ash has all movement required for...
Oh, the Elegant Key! That's it! She's just gotta kill one boss!
Oh, Elegant Key. Yeah, Ash has one. The dream is over. Elegant Key is not at Collector. I will laugh as if one of the Isthmus tier copies is at Collector, though. This should be quite a quick fight for Ash. Would have been even faster if Ash had Shaman Stone.
Would have been. Would have been. Also would have been faster if she upgraded her nail. There's a lot of things that would have been faster if, you know, people did, like, the little things. Just the little things.
Anyways, with this, Ash has beaten Soul Warrior and Long Nail, of course, the worst charm in the game.
Why is it not changing to 13 when I press 13?
Anyways, Ash is done now. So now it's time to invite our racers to the chat for their interviews.
The number is not changing to 13. I'm so confused right now.
Hello.
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 Oh, God. I almost went back from my shade because I don't do that fight very well.
Yeah, you had a ton of... You were very lucky early.
Yeah.
Gyorgen was stuck with Claw for most of the race until like halfway through the race, actually. And the other half, he only had Crystal Heart. He hasn't found anything else.
Oh my god.
He didn't even get the dash that was at Grubs. Oh, and look, the counter fixed itself. It's now at 13 again.
I was going through Deep Dust, but I was like, come on, all I need is one of two
It
dreams.
keeps not doing the thing.
I was like,
Yeah,
I need
do you know
one
where
of two nail arts, come on!
We knew one more Dream Nail location, and that was at home. Anyways, time to get the spoiler log up. We need to find both copies of Isthmus.
Yeah, there was no Isthmus. Like, I was avoiding going into Queen's Gardens, because, I mean, I didn't upgrade my nail, and some of that stuff gets pretty wonky.
Yeah, where were those nail arts at? We're about to find out. And where those Isthmus tears were, because that was wild. No Isthmus.
I was hoping my Abyss play was going to be something.
Yeah, it didn't end up as. I mean, there were two good things at Abyss, and they were both
the
at
lantern.
Light.
The lantern after I tried the dark room, because I mean I have done that before, but that is not a fun.
Yeah,
dark
Journey's
room.
Dark Room is probably the second hardest dark room of the game.
I can do the No Eyes dark room, and I can do the Resting Grounds Crystal Peak dark room.
Anyways, the spoiler log is pretty much made, so time to check it and see where all those items were.
Grimchild was at the fountain. What?
Oh my god. And what was that, Grim?
Nail arts were at Grimchar Notch and Glade of Hope.
Oh,
Wow.
Yo.
So Essence had something important after all.
Thing? I never liked
I
Nobody
almost
checked
went back
Essence.
to check Glade, but I was just like, nah, it's usually like a Wanderer
Hey, Gyorgen.
journal. GG, Gyorgen.
That was
Yeah, GG's.
extremely close for how little you had all that race. Can I quickly ask you something?
Yeah.
Why didn't you get the dash at 14 grubs?
I might have forgotten about it. Again. Wait, have I forgotten dash in both of my races so far then?
You probably did. I can't say that I haven't done the same because I have forgotten about
Yeah.
Vengeful Spirit.
Why didn't you mark your stone journal, by the way, when you got it first? Because you
Yep.
definitely got it before.
So I didn't
Ash did.
notice. I only noticed when Ash marked it.
I picked up Weaver's song and I was like, okay, he's already been through here, but I have Crystal Heart. I'm going to try to get
Oh
over
my
it first.
The chat will be happy to know that Bretta did actually have Ismus tier.
Oh, God.
Wow.
I told you both had Claw and Crystal Heart when you got there, and I carried on saying, "Oh God, please do Bretta, and both of you skipped past it.
I usually go back for Bretta on the way through the sewers because I get the door and I come out there.
Yeah.
And the
Gyorgen,
other
you
Ismus tier
marked-
was behind Hornet 2.
You marked that shade gate like I want to say like a few seconds before I.
Yeah, I could
Would
tell you
take
were
it.
right behind me because of the tracker. I was very annoyed at myself when I saw that you'd marked the journal below Stone Sanctuary.
And then I was
But-
on my way to the lore tablets when I saw you mark them, so I was just like, oh no. And I dipped out like I didn't do anything else.
Makes sense. Yeah, good race. It was a lot closer than my last one.
Yeah, that was good.
We were talking in chat about how that one mistaked mark could have changed this whole race. Because
I suppose so.
we would right now be at 12-12 with both of you searching for that last nail art, or well, Ash finding a nail art and you looking for two of them, and it would have been such a nail biting experience for sure.
We carried on with the joke that the collector was hiding Elegant Key.
Oh, we're not going to talk about that because I saw the Love Key location and I just went, nope, 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 nope.
Where
I was
Loki?
really hoping that White
Love Key was in
Palace
the White
would
Palace.
be the final part
Oh.
of the race.
I fucking love Path of Pain. I wish.
Path of Pain would have been great. I love Path of Pain as well.
Oh, man.
Note to self: stop forgetting dash locations. So
I mean,
Yeah.
I am absolutely. I love how it ended with Shade Soul being Long Nail,
Yep.
because Long Nail was the worst charm in the game.
I'd say that's debatable.
All right. Really quick, we'll debate it right here, right now. Worst charm in the game. What do you think, Ash?
I don't know.
What do you
back
think,
to-
your
Elegy.
elegy? All right.
See,
I already said
Elegy-
long nail because whenever I
Elegy can be a Balder killer when you don't have one.
yeah,
But that's
energy
in rando.
is a Boulder killer.
It's like rando only, which I wasn't thinking about.
I mean, long nail is also a
Yeah.
Boulder killer, although it is absolutely terrible as a Boulder killer.
My opinion, Grub Song.
Don't make fun of my grub song.
Grub
Grub
Song's
Song
amazing
isn't
for
terrible.
noobs doing White Palace.
Yeah, Grub Song is great for White Palace.
If you know how to play the game at all, you don't need Grub Song.
Kind of true.
The chat is saying that Steady Body and Heavy Blow do exist. I guess they are that bad that we have just forgotten.
Yeah, no, heavy blow is. There was a race that somebody had heavy blow on and tried to do the Vengefly Pogo.
Oh,
The
God.
infected Pogo, and you couldn't do it because it pushes it down too far.
There's
Steady
also
Body has
Skyward
one
Shell,
use.
yeah.
Steady Body is only useful in, I believe, Fluke Mom. So I think if you have the super long nail and Steady Body, you can just sort of sit there and hit her on one of the platforms. I might be wrong.
I do think that Ash finding World Sense has carried her though, giving her that mod log play. Okay, people are saying that Stalwart Shell is bad. It's not. Stalwart Shell is great. I
Stalwart
like
Shell
the
is great
invulnerability
for-
frames.
People first time playing the game and you struggle with fights.
My invulnerability frames are very important, considering I forget to heal every single goddamn fight.
Well, technically, every charm has its purpose. They wouldn't exist in the game if they didn't have a purpose.
Except
I mean,
Elegy.
half of the King Soul brand. I mean, half of the King Soul brand. What am I saying? Half of the King Soul charm doesn't really have a purpose. You need both of them, don't.
But that's not a charm. Half of a King Soul you can't equip.
It's half of a charm.
But you can't equip it. So it's
King
not
Soul's
a charm.
pretty shit too, to be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
for the
if not
benefit
for
that you
story
get from the
relevance-
slots, yeah, no.
Yeah, the story relevance is important.
Don't
but-
you dare
other
talk
than
shit
that-
about Wayward Compass.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
Fluke Mom. No, Fluke Nest. Fluke Nest is the worst charm in the game in current patch.
Only because it was so good in previous patch.
Well, no, because it just makes your move worse in current patch. And costs 3 slots.
Yeah.
They nerfed it too much.
Way too much.
When are we getting? We had a fix that lets fragile strength affect nail arts. When are we going to get a fix that makes Fluke Nest deal the same amount of damage as before? Even
Please.
with 3 charms.
You're asking way too much power out of that. Come on.
But Fluke Nest in 1-2-1 is great. I mean, you walk into like Dung Defender, and I think you have to do like 3 flukes, and he's dead.
If only that was part of the any % route.
Oh yeah, no, Jed, I don't need Wayward Compass. It's the running gag that it's OP.
Wayward Compass best charming game.
Exactly, you hear it her.
The only charm that equates to Wayward Compass in any way, shape, or form is. I forgot the name of it. Oh,
There's
Sprint
nothing.
Master is the best charm in the game. For pure convenience and player experience, I would go Sprint Master.
Gathering Swarm. Gathering Swarm is the only charm that can equate to Wayward Compass in power.
But then you miss out on the experience of running around a room and picking up every single piece of geo.
You don't
Yes,
need that
because I
experience.
love waiting for 5 minutes for that one piece of geo that is stuck on that slope to slowly pass through so I can pick it up.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Anyways, good job, Gyorgen, though, once again, for being this close with only Claw and Crystal.
Well, good game. Ash, and thanks for commentating and hosting, guys.
Yeah, thanks
Thanks
guys.
for the entertaining
Fun.
race. Even though I have been screaming at Gyorgen for way too long.
It's easy to do that when you're outside looking in.
Yeah. I did forget my dash in my last race as well. It was at King's Station. I checked it really early on and then just completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
So that's both races so far. Try not to make the third.
Just one thing before we leave. Ash had Monarch Wings from Mound, and she had it very early. She got it right after you slashed both of the Void gates.
I considered going into Mound, but it wasn't a goal, so I just decided to leave it.
That was your greatest downfall.
I figured that Ash had found wings somewhere, but I had no idea. Damn.
Alrighty, closing statements, everybody. Any last words that you want to say before we wrap it up?
Nope,
No,
just thanks.
just GG.
Thanks and GG. Alright, catch you later then.
Alrighty, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out for this race. I've been Chocolate Chip Pancakes, joined by Purple Pyros. Oh, you can say it then. Sorry.
Oh, I just said that I'm Purple Pyro because I thought that was how it's going to go.
I was not prepared for you to just talk there. Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
GG's, everybody. We'll see you at the next race. Take care.
Bye.